Well, welcome everyone to Love vs. Hate. My name is Anne, and I'm your old-fashioned nerd.
And I'm Emily, your mainstream millennial.
And on this podcast, Emily and I like to debate and argue about the things in life that we love and hate.
And sometimes, on the very rare occasion,
only sometimes,
we will agree. Actually, more recently, we have been more open-minded.
Yeah.
But sometimes we don't. And I don't know about this episode today because we're talking about one of my favorite shows / book series just kidding, that's not what it's called.
Were you going to say to be or not to be?
No, I was going to say To All the Boys I Loved Before,
Yeah,
but that's
I knew you were
a different
actually
one.
Say that.
We've
already talked about that.
Yeah, we're talking about the author's other series, her first series, The Summer I Turned Pretty.
Even that title, I'm like...
Anne, come on. You got to at least start the episode with an open mind.
Okay, sorry, you're right. Let me go back. Mine door... It's still a little closed. This is going to be hard. Okay, just give me a second. Give me a 10-second pitch to open my mind.
Okay, have you ever seen Full House?
Yeah.
Do you like it?
It's okay.
Do you like the character? Don't you feel like the characters just love each other?
Yeah.
That's how I feel about this show.
Good job. That was about 10 seconds.
Thank you.
I feel like I'm a little more open-minded. All right.
Okay.
I'm ready.
So my first question to you is, have you ever read a young adult romance novel or series?
Let's see. Would the Warrior series count?
It doesn't sound like it.
Okay.
Is it like fantasy or something?
It's cats.
Sci-fi. Oh, cats.
It's about a house cat that, I guess it's probably younger than young adult. It's probably more like middle school age reading. I don't know, but that was the first thing that came to my mind.
Well, yeah, that's yeah. Well, how old was I when I was 15? No,
That was a beautiful question. I think we need to ask ourselves that every day. How old was I when I was 12?
Why do I always say the most stupid things when I'm being recorded? I swear.
Yeah, I think it's not just the recording. I think it's just life, but you notice it.
Thanks, Anne.
Recording.
Okay, I meant to say what grade was I in when I was 15. I was in high school.
Yeah.
Definitely in high school. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, so
let's just
it sounds
assume
like no. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I did read Jane Eyre.
Okay, I've never read that, but I can get behind that.
Okay, yeah. I have read old British romance books.
So, have you ever read a love triangle?
I
do you
never
feel
read
about love
Twilight.
triangles?
I never read Twilight. That's the first love triangle I thought of.
Okay,
but
you've seen Twilight, right?
I saw it, but to be fair, okay, I have to put this as a disclaimer. I did watch it, but it was with the Mystery Science Theater 3000 riff track, and I died laughing because it's so
That
funny.
does not count.
Oh.
Well, I guess it's probably way more entertaining because those movies, oh man, okay.
Not the best.
No.
We should watch it with the riff track. You'd like it.
I probably
it's hilarious.
would. Yeah, I would be interested in that.
Okay, we'll do that.
Okay, well, like Twilight, the only similarity that I will
the
compare
love triangle.
that is the love triangle, yes. So the book was first published in 2009. I'm talking about The Summer I Turned Pretty now, not Twilight.
Just to clarify,
Yes.
Appreciate that.
So I would have been 15. I did the math earlier.
Okay.
Thank you. I was 15
how old were you when you were
I was
15?
15. Thank you. And it's a 3-book series that follows Belly. Her real name is Isabel.
Okay. The comparisons to Twilight right now are just a little too on the nose.
And I think she's 15 in the first book.
Did she move to a new place
No.
at the beginning of the book?
No.
At some point in the book?
No.
Okay.
Well, she
Yeah.
she moves. She doesn't really move. She just goes to a beach house for the summer that she always goes to every summer. So she's not moving.
A direct comparison, but again, moving to a new place, or at least transitioning to a new location. I'm going to say it still counts as comparing to Twilight.
Okay. She has an older brother, Steven. It does what's her name?
Bella.
That's her name. I was like, how are you comparing this with her name? And then I realized.
Actually, I don't know, but I feel like she does have a younger
I'm pretty
brother.
sure she's an only child.
She might
At
be
least in the
only child.
movies she is.
Yeah, I don't know. it's funny that we're making comparisons when we don't even really know the Twilight series.
I mean, I read all the books and went to all the premieres, so I should know this. I was Team Jacob all the way.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Ew. Team Edward, disgusting. Anyways. Okay, back to The Summer I Turned Pretty.
She ends up with Edward, though, so oof, ow.
Ooh,
Ow
ow.
on you.
Spoiler alert.
Sorry.
Okay, so she has an older brother, Stephen, and a mom and a dad, but the dad really isn't in the books or the movies because this is all about the summer, and the dad, he's off. Well, actually, her parents got divorced.
Oh.
Spoiler alert.
Okay.
I don't know if that happens in the books, but it happens in the show.
Okay.
I'm doing a great job so far, aren't I?
Yes.
I know all my
I'm
facts.
distracting you, to be fair. I'm not, I'm being a little bit, I'm opening my doors again. I'm being open-minded.
Okay.
I'm dropping the Twilight comparison until I hear it again.
Okay, it will come up again.
Okay.
So then,
Uh-huh.
so we got the Conklin family. That's Belly's family.
Okay.
I think that's her last name. And then there's also the Fisher family,
Okay.
who is, of course, the two boys in the love triangle,
They're brothers?
Conrad and Jeremiah.
Oh,
Yes, they're
gosh.
brothers.
Ooh.
And then their mom, Susanna, who we also call Beck. It's just like a nickname for her.
Okay.
I think it was her maiden name. I
Okay.
can't remember. Don't ask me details.
Okay. We know how your memory is.
Same, they have a dad, but he's just gone for most of the books. So, every summer, Belly and her family visit the Fisher family at their summer beach house
Yeah.
at Cousins, which is like a
The
beach
sub
town.
house? Oh, the sub place?
No, not Cousin Subs.
Okay.
Is that like a national thing, or is that
Yeah.
just like a...
No, that's a national.
Okay. Anyways, so they spend the entire summer at the Fisher's beach house, and they do this every single summer. They've done it every single summer that Belly's been alive, so that's all she knows. She loves the Fisher boys. She's always been like in love with Conrad.
Okay.
And this summer, she's 15 going on 16, and she turned pretty.
See, that's the part where my doors close again. 'Cause I'm
No,
like,
it's really not about being pretty.
okay.
It's just like,
I mean, it's in the
that's
name.
just the name.
Okay.
Is Twilight about Twilight?
Honestly, I can't answer that question because I don't know. Is it?
I don't know.
Is
Is it?
it?
I don't know.
I
I don't
mean,
think so.
It's about. I think it's just the like vampire implication
Yeah.
that Twilight offers.
Well, the implication of this show name is that she's now 15, turning 16, and the
she's
boys
suddenly
see her
attractive.
in
Yeah.
a different way now.
Yeah.
She doesn't have any braces,
Yeah.
because braces are ugly, disgusting. How dare you fix your teeth? She has contacts instead of glasses, because
This sounds
apparently...
like a real Sabrina vibe.
Who's Sabrina?
You've never heard of Sabrina?
Which Sabrina? Sabrina the Teenage Witch, or
No,
the other Sabrina?
the Sabrina that's Audrey Hepburn. That later in the with, you know what I'm talking about now?
Yeah, but I've never seen it.
With Humphrey Bogart. Later
wait, maybe I
readapted
have.
with Harrison Ford.
Anyways, we're not talking about Audrey Hepburn.
Well, I'm just saying this is giving me Sabrina vibes. 'Cause
Okay.
she like leaves for France. They grew up together. She
Oh,
always had a
that's
crush
cute.
on him. She leaves for France to like kind of start her career, but then ends up coming back. But she's like a changed woman, and suddenly she's super attractive. And now there's two brothers, and they're both the brothers are attracted to her. But the one brother, the older brother, has always been attracted to Sabrina, and he's jealous that the younger brother, who Sabrina likes. Oh my gosh!
Oh
am I
my gosh.
literally describing The Summer I Turned Pretty?
Sort of, but it's
Little
it's a little
tweaks.
more. It's a little unique from that.
A little more original.
So Belly likes the older brother.
Okay, well, but see, this is the thing. In Sabrina, she likes the younger brother at first, but the family doesn't want them to get together because the younger brother's actually engaged to somebody. Yeah, she's kind of causing an affair a little. Well, it doesn't get to an affair level, but like it could have happened.
Okay.
And so then, so the family kind of like in a way starts forcing her to like do other things, and then the older brother, and she ends up falling for the older brother. So she does end up with the older brother.
Okay, what if I wanted to watch that and you just spoiled it all?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'll probably forget tomorrow.
Yeah, okay. We can watch it though, it's good. We'll watch the new one with
I feel
Harrison
like I would
Ford.
want to watch that.
Or if you like Audrey Hepburn, we can
Because
they're both good.
It does give me The Summer I Turned Pretty vibes.
Yeah, you would like it.
So yeah, Susanna has two two boys, Conrad and Jeremiah. Conrad is older and Jeremiah is younger. I think they're like 1 year difference. Not that this matters to you, but they're like 1 and 2 years older than Belly, to give you some context.
Okay.
So as I said, Belly has been like in love with Conrad for like as long as she remembers.
Mm-hmm.
And they've always just seen her as like this little kid, little sister figure.
Yeah.
It's giving you Sabrina.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
But continue. We've moved on from Twilight to Sabrina.
So yeah, the book just kind of goes into, it's just like her summer and her figuring out like how she feels about Conrad, and like Jeremiah's in the picture too every now and then.
Yeah,
but then it's also like the moms have like a bigger role in the books too, which that's kind of one thing that makes it different from other YA like romance books, because usually, I've read a lot of them, I can tell you. Usually, like they introduce the parents in the beginning of the book and then you never hear from them again. It's like they live on their own in a college dorm, but they're like 13 or 14.
Yeah.
And I like this one because there's a lot of family aspects involved. So I like that. I like the moms. They're really funny.
Yeah.
So I read the books when they came out, and I must have gotten them from the library because I distinctly remember, and you know I don't have a good memory, but I remember getting all 3 of the books for Christmas one year, and I was like, this is the best present ever! And they've been in my closet for forever until the show. There's now an Amazon Prime show that just came out this summer, and I dusted them off my shelf, and I was like, oh, look at these good old babies. And I reread the first book, not the second or third one yet, but I reread the first one and I was like, oh, this is like so nostalgic and comforting. It was amazing. And it's
I can understand that.
It's like 250 pages or something, so it's a really fast read.
Yeah. I'm surprised you got 3 books worth of content that they can make a whole show about this.
Well, yeah, so the first season show is 7 episodes long. So it's not like a long, drawn out show. And they're like, I think they're like 40-minute episodes, which I was surprised because I binged it all in one night.
Oh my gosh, Emily.
And it was so good. I literally was like, oh, I love this. Like, it was just as comforting as the books. The cast is amazing. Like, it's one of those casts where you don't know who anybody is. So it's really nice.
Yep.
The music is great. The acting is good. It's like cheesy. It's cheesy, but like it's really good.
Thank you for
but
being honest.
you can tell. I mean, actually, I think the characters and the acting is like pretty good.
But
like just the first episode, you have to get into it, and you're like, who are these people? The music is good, and then you can just tell that the cast really likes like working with each other, because sometimes it feels like they're not actually acting; they're just like having fun. There's a lot of like having fun moments in the show. Similarly to bringing it up again, Twilight and things like the Vampire Diaries, where there's like Team Jacob, Team Edward, Team Stefan, Team Damon. There's like, this show is blown up. So now there's Team Conrad, Team Jeremiah.
And you are?
I am going to see what you are by giving you a short bio of each of the boys.
Ooh, I'm 100% into this.
So, are you Team Conrad or Team Jeremiah? Conrad is the older brother who used to play football, but it was really just because his dad wanted him to play. Now he's moodier and he's recently become more mysterious and hard to read.
I do tend to fall for the more mysterious, hard to read types.
Okay. Jeremiah is the younger brother and is a lot more playful and fun. He is the life of the party and he always includes people in his shenanigans, and he's a mama's boy.
I do like that he's a mama's boy. I appreciate mama's boys. But just based on my past history, I always fall for the mysterious, like, quiet types. So
she's
I'm
Team
a Team
Connie.
Conrad.
Okay.
I have a feeling, though, you're more probably a Team Jeremiah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't remember what I was when I first read the books. I'm pretty sure I was probably Team Jeremiah. And after rereading and watching, I'm like, Team Jeremiah all the way. Conrad, you suck. Just kidding. I mean, he's nice, I guess, but he's no Jeremiah.
Yeah.
So I think the reason that I liked the book so much is because I read them when I was the same age as the main character. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is so amazing. If this happened to me.
Yeah. I was just going to say, this can be me.
Yeah.
She's writing my love story.
Yes. And I feel like the author, Jenny Han, can write really relatable and like realistic characters. Like, they actually feel like they could be your friends or your family or whatever. And I just love Jenny Han because she just makes amazing books and book to movie or show adaptations. Because have you seen?
You made me watch To All the Boys I've Loved Before, yes.
Good. Did you see the next two? Probably not, because I didn't make you watch those, did I?
No, I think I've only seen the first one.
Well, you need to see the other two. But if you had to watch the movies or the Summer I Turned Pretty series, I might tell you to watch the series because it's just so cute and I love the characters so much. And they are renewed for a season 2.
Ooh.
They're already filming right now and they're having a blast. I follow Jeremiah's
the actor.
Yeah. I follow him on Instagram and he's like always posting. And so is Jenny Han, the author.
Yeah.
She's like very involved. I think she's actually a director.
Oh, okay.
So that's cool. And so she's always posting like TikToks and videos and pictures. And I'm like, you are the greatest. Thank you for showing me the behind the scenes.
Would you recommend reading the book or watching the show first?
I mean, I would usually always recommend reading the books first just because you can like form your own like ideas and like pictures of the characters and the setting and things. And also the books are at least the first book is way different than the show. Like there's similarities, but like when I was watching the show, I hadn't read the books since like, I don't know, high school of some time. So I was watching the show and I was like, I don't remember these characters.
Yeah.
I don't remember this happening. Like all I remembered was Belly and the 2 brothers. I didn't remember that she had a brother, but she did in the book. And I didn't remember that she had a best friend named Taylor. I was like, who the heck is this girl in the show? But apparently she was in the book when I reread it. I was like, oh, she does have a friend.
She has other friends.
Yes. But the one thing, the main major difference from the book to the TV show is that in the TV show, there's a debutante ball that Belly is a part of. That's not in the book at all. And it's like a major plot line of the TV show, which I understand why they added, because if it wasn't there, it would probably be a boring TV show. Because it's more like relationship based in the book. Yeah. And in the show, you just need more of a plot.
Yeah, and you need more content. Because if you're creating series, like there's 3 books, even you said they're kind of fast reads. Mm-hmm. Sounds like they needed to add some stuff. So
they had that so that there was more characters involved, other girls, and like Sean's the actor who plays Steven. He had a love interest. There was another love interest for Belly, and like in addition to the 2 brothers.
Who's Steven?
That's her older brother.
Oh, got it.
So, and then they also had like a volleyball tournament that was part of the debutante ball to raise money and all this stuff. So there was a lot more plot going on in the show, and I was like, did I miss something in the book? And then I reread it, I was like, okay, so this wasn't in the book. I'm not going crazy. So yeah, normally when I watch book to movie or show adaptations, I get mad when like they don't follow, but this makes sense. So I was okay with it.
Well, and I definitely am of the opinion that when you are making a movie and or show adaptation, you do have to, like you said, there are things that you have to add just to make the plot work a little better, to make it more enjoyable, because it is a different medium. Like a script is different than a book. But there's a caveat to that, because sometimes I think adding things can be really good, but if they're added, then it just like doesn't make sense, or it's only for the purpose of like, just we need more time. It can go very wrong. Yeah. So I'm always like a little hesitant with that, but I also kind of encourage it because you kind of have to do that. Otherwise, direct book to movie adaptations don't always work super well.
Mm-hmm. The other thing that was different is like the first book ending was a little bit ambiguous. Like it kind of said the ending, but it was kind of left up to the reader's imagination of which boy she was with. And at the end of the show, you could tell which boy she was with. I'm like, excuse me, that is not the boy I thought it was.
So was it not? It must have been Conrad.
Ooh, you'll have to watch the show to find out. Ooh.
I don't know if I care.
Also,
enough.
But the show, the 2 moms are hilarious in the show. I think you would like them.
I probably would. That's usually whenever I watch like rom-coms, I end up liking the side characters because I'm like, he's hilarious. I like him. He deserves the love of his life or whatever. But yeah, I do end up enjoying the side characters.
Yeah. And the show is also, well, the show and the book is also sad. There's a sad part that happens in it, and it like I bawl every time. I've seen the show. I'm on my 4th time watching.
Oh my god! And it just came out this summer.
Yeah, it came out in June.
Emily.
And it's now August, the end of August.
Dang, girl.
It's so good. It's so comforting. I said.
Okay, I kind of get that because like
Whenever,
I do
like,
watch Avatar: The Last Airbender basically annually because it's a major comfort show. But
Yeah. And I will literally bawl my eyes out every single time.
Yeah.
I'll be like, I didn't see it coming.
it's okay. I'm the same way. I'm a sensitive soul. I bawl my eyes out even if I know exactly what's going to happen because I still get invested.
Yeah, it's not about like you not knowing what's going to happen.
Yeah,
it's about
exactly.
the emotion that you're feeling. You feel the same thing that they do.
Exactly, and you feel the same every time, even if you know what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't change the way you feel about it, so you still get that emotion.
Yes.
I don't judge you for that. That makes sense.
Thank you. So yeah, that's pretty much it. You can look forward to season 2. It's hopefully coming out like spring or summer of next year.
Oh, wow.
So can't wait.
Dang, they're turning that around fast.
Yeah, they're working hard. So yeah, get excited, Anne. Are you gonna love it or hate it?
I have a feel. I mean, I probably won't like hate it, but I'm definitely not gonna love it.
Are you gonna watch it with me?
With you, I would.
Okay.
Without you,
I
no.
will watch it 7,000 more times, and I will be happy every time I watch it.
Okay, I would watch it with you, but without you, I would not watch it.
Okay, you have your answer here, folks. Anne is going to watch it. I will make her watch it. Please let me know on our Instagram if you are Team Jeremiah or Team Conrad.
Team Conrad all the way. I don't even know him, and I'm really like Team Conrad. It's just because, I don't know, it's just how I am. Like, if you ever, I didn't make you watch Aron High School Host Club, did I?
Huh?
It's an anime.
Aron?
Oran
Oh.
High School Host Club.
No.
Dang it. I'll have to someday. You would actually, this is a potential anime that we could find common ground on because
Ooh.
the whole point of this particular anime is there's a young girl who's at this very prestigious, like only for the rich, kind of school, high school. And she got in, she's a commoner, but she got in because of her good grades and she's excited to be there because, of the better academic opportunities. And she accidentally kind of gets mixed in with this host club, and the whole point is it's these group of boys, and they literally they invite girls to come in and they host them. Like they have tea parties and they go to the beach and they act like the perfect gentlemen, and they are hosts. And that's kind of the show. So it's this mix of she gets thrown in. And at first they think she's a boy, and so they try to get her to join the host club, and she does. And then they realize she's a girl, and they're like, "What?" But they have to keep up the ruse because she's already part of the host club, and they don't want to damage her reputation. Plus, they like her, so they just want her to stay. So that's kind of the show. So it's very fun. And what's the fun part is each of the boys in the host club have their own type. So there's the mysterious type, there's the princely type, they're the naughty types, and so they're different types. And I, of course, fall for Kyoya, who's the smart, mystery kind of type, and I'm just like, yes.
It's so interesting how people love to take sides.
They do. They
They're
really do.
Team Jeremiah or Team Conrad, Team whatever. It's just so many. You can do it with
think
anything.
of sports. Sports
Yes.
is the pinnacle of taking a side.
Yes. Ugh.
Or politics, but we don't go there.
Yes.
But yeah, no, people do love to take a side. And it is fun. I get it. Because then you can kind of debate with people. And you're
it's like a good
but why? He's
conversation
so much better.
starter.
Yeah.
Oh, you like that? Oh, who do you like more? This person or this person? Nickelodeon or Disney? There is a right answer. Actually, I don't know.
See, my thing is Nickelodeon produced Avatar: The Last Airbender, so I'm like,
Oh, come on, Anne. You're going to say Nickelodeon. I'm talking about for the TV channel.
Oh. Well, I mean, Disney has really good stuff, too.
Really? What do you think is good on Disney?
Oh, you mean are you saying the Disney Channel, the
Yeah.
old stuff? Oh, well then duh, Nickelodeon. But but really only because of Avatar: The Last Airbender. I mean, I don't watch anything on Nickelodeon now. I don't even know. I couldn't even name a current show on Nickelodeon.
Me neither. Is it even a channel anymore? I have no idea.
I have no idea either. I feel like I should know this. Seems like a nerd thing, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Do people watch TV?
Yeah, right? I think it's just streaming.
Uh-huh.
But anyway, okay, I will watch it with you. I'll give it a shot.
Yay!
I'm already Team Conrad, and if I end up hating him, I'm just going to stick to this bit. So, Team Conrad all the way.
We'll see about that.
So, Emily, what is your life lesson?
I forgot about life lessons. My life lesson is to love Jeremiah because he's great. Just kidding, that's not my life
I was
lesson.
going to say, what kind of life lesson is that?
My life lesson is to not just be obsessed with one person for your whole life. You just have to like meet different people and keep an open mind about other brothers.
She definitely ends up with Conrad.
This is the thing, I don't remember who she chooses. I have to go and finish the books because it'll be a while till the series ends.
Okay. I like that life lesson, though. I think that's a good one. It's good not to be obsessed.
I feel attacked.
Why?
Because I'm obsessed.
Well, I mean, like, there's a healthy level, I guess, of obsession, and there's an unhealthy level. It's like with everything. There's a balance.
Yeah.
Like, you can enjoy alcohol, but then if you enjoy too much, there's a balance.
Yeah, that's true. All right, what's yours?
But anyway, I think my life lesson has to be for myself in that, I tend to not enjoy rom-coms as much, or I tend to sort of just automatically like, that's not my thing, which is fine. But at the same time, the main reason I do that is because I feel like those stories have just been told so many times that it's just like not original for me, and it's just like it's not as enjoyable. But I think my life lesson has to be, just because it's not super original doesn't mean you can't find enjoyment out of it.
I love that.
Stories are meant to be told, and it's fine if they're in a retelling, and if people find enjoyment out of it, like, that's the point of a story. So it's okay if it's not super original. So I guess that's my own life lesson for myself.
I love that because I usually have about once a month, I will be just like, what am I going to do tonight? You know what? I'm going to watch as many rom-coms as I can. And I don't care that they're all the same. I know what happens in every one, even if I haven't even seen it, but I'm still going to watch them because they're cute.
That's okay.
You know it is.